everyone, it's me Sherry. So I'm here to do another video for you guys today, and today I'm actually going to do a tag video. So I seen this tag going around YouTube and I thought I would do it too. I got the questions here on my iPhone. It's courtesy of Leanne Says. She wrote them down, and also my friend April, I Love Dawson's Creek, wrote them down. I always forget to write them down, so thank you guys, because there's irresponsible YouTubers like me that forget to put the questions down in the information box, but I'll try to remember this time. So anyway, there is 8 questions, so I'm just going to get started. Question number 1 is you have to get rid of all your foundations. You can only keep one high-end and one drugstore one. Which ones would you keep? I don't have any high-end foundations. The only one that I would keep over all of my foundations, my BB creams, everything, would be the CoverGirl Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation. I love that stuff, and if that stuff ever goes off the market, I'm going to be heartbroken because it's my all-time favorite foundation. Like, I used to love the Nature Luxe. It replaced that. I used to like some other ones. I can't remember which ones. You can just look back in some of my past favorite videos, but I did used to like some other ones. But that foundation is perfect because I have combination skin, so I get really oily in my T-zone, and it holds up for a very long time. It has a really great amount of coverage. If you guys haven't tried that foundation, I highly suggest you go check it out. Question number 2 is you go for an interview and the lady that's interviewing you has lipstick on her teeth. Do you approach the subject or do you ignore it? If I'm really trying to get a job, I think I would actually just ignore it. It depends on how the flow of the interview is going, I think. It depends on the situation. Like, if it's somebody that is like... If it's like, especially if it's for like a cosmetic place, like if you were interviewing for a job at Sephora or MAC or something, the people kind of want to have a decent appearance when they're working in that store. So I think if they seemed like they were okay and they weren't being a total biatch, then I would definitely tell them about it if they seemed like they were easygoing type of thing. But if they were just being cranky and stuff with me, I'd probably just let it go and let them be embarrassed. Is that bad? I don't know, but I think in most situations I probably would be honest, because usually I haven't had any bad interview experiences and they're usually pretty easygoing, so I think I would tell them. I'd be like, you have a little something in your teeth. I don't know, it's a hard one, but yeah, I think I would. Question number 3 is you aren't feeling so good and you need to pick me up. Which lipstick do you put on to make you feel good? Is that how it goes? Let's see. You're not feeling yourself and you need to pick me up. Which lipstick do you put... Wait, do you put on to make yourself feel beautiful? That's easy. Just give me 1 second. If it's the springtime, it's definitely Viva Glam Nikki. This color is just absolutely beautiful. I love it. It just makes me happy. It's so spring and beautiful looking, and I love it. So that's my kind of go-to happy lipstick. Question number 4 is you go back in time for a day to your teenage years. How do you do your hair and makeup differently? When I was a teenager, I didn't really do makeup. I just, every now and then, I didn't wear makeup a lot to high school. I just sometimes I would swipe one color across my lid and maybe put on a little bit of lip balm. I didn't even wear mascara or anything back then. And my hair, I've never really been big on my hair. I'd basically just comb it up, put it in a ponytail through high school, or top knot or something, or braids. Yeah, I was pretty low maintenance in high school, so to go back now, I probably, I didn't really get into makeup and stuff until I was in my until I got into my early 20s, and that's when I started getting into it. Maybe even, yeah, something like that. At a high school, definitely. So yeah, I wouldn't really change. I probably would change by the fact that I would start getting into makeup a little bit earlier, especially since I had bad acne back in high school and I didn't do anything about it. So yeah, I would probably start using foundation or something back then. Okay, you're going to have to bear with me because question number 5 is actually a long one, so I will have to read it off the phone. You're at your hairdresser for a shorter length Pixie Lott haircut, but they hear you wrong and they give you an actual pixie cut. Do you say thank you and then get out of the chair and call your mom very disappointed? So call your mom hysterically, it says actually. Do you cry in the chair and things get awkward? Or do you complain to the manager and and demand a refund? Jeez, I can't talk today. Hair grows back. I would be really disappointed, but I probably wouldn't show it, although I tend to show my feelings on my face, so they would probably know. I'm lucky enough that I have a fantastic hairdresser. However, I would have to take kind of responsibility for that myself too, because if you're getting your hair cut, unless you were faced the wrong, like the different way, if you weren't in the mirror, usually I'm facing in the mirror while they're cutting my hair, you would have to know that they're cutting your hair shorter than you want. So you would have to speak up, because obviously, so yeah, I think I would be upset. It would show on my face, they would know, and then things would go from there. But I wouldn't cry in the chair or anything. It's hair. It's going to grow back anyway. Question number 6 is your friend plans a 4-day city break. You have 1 hour to pack. What do-it-all palette would you pack in your makeup bag? I don't have any palettes that are like eyes, lips, and face type of thing. I used to, but oh, actually, yes, I do. Hold on one second. So I would actually pack this one because I don't like to travel with my naked palettes and like my more expensive makeup sometimes, because I feel like it would actually, I'm scared it would break in travel and stuff. So this is the Crimson Amulet collection, inspired by the movie Dark Shadows, and it's a NYX palette. And I actually took this when I went to the US back in 2012, the last time I was down there. So if you open it up here, it has all of these eyeshadows. And then you open it up again to the back. And then it has a highlight, a primer, an eyeliner, some lip products, and then some blushes here. So it pretty much has everything you would need other than like your foundation. And I actually did take this traveling, so that would probably be the all-in-one palette that I would take with me. Question number 7 is your house has been robbed. Don't worry, everybody and everything is safe. So that would be my pets, my husband, myself. But your beauty stash was raided. Which product would you hope is safe? I would have to go with my Naked 3 palette, and only because I know it's replaceable. In all honesty, like anything could be okay, like anything. I mean, it's all replaceable, so, I mean, it's not the end of the world if it all got stolen, but if I'm looking at price point and stuff, I would have to say my Naked palettes, and especially my Naked 3, because I just got that at the end of February, and with Canadian prices, it's $62, and then shipping and handling and taxes, it cost me like $80 to get it to me here, so that's a bit much, so I would be devastated if I had to replace that again, but yeah. It's a little bit, and it was a gift from my husband. It was kind of like a late Valentine's gift. So, yeah, I would be devastated if I had to replace that. I don't normally spend a lot on high-end makeup. Most of the high-end stuff I got is gifts. A few things I've bought myself, but we don't have anywhere. Like, we don't have Sephora or MAC, so it's every now and then I'll order for those places online. So, yeah, I think if I had to say anything, it would either be that or maybe my nail polish collection, because I really like my nail polish collection. As I say that, as I have no nail polish on my nails. But I think, yeah, those would be the things. But in general, everything's replaceable, so I don't think I would be too upset about anything in particular. Okay, question number 8 is also a long one, so I'm going to read it here. Your friend borrows your makeup and returns it in awful condition. Do you just pretend you hadn't noticed it? Do you ask them to repurchase it? Or do you do something similar to like a product of theirs? Do you take something of theirs and destroy their thing, basically, is what it's saying. I'd probably just say, like, hey, what happened to this? Like, if somebody, I don't know, say Kristen borrowed something. Sorry, Kristen, don't mean to put you on the spot. But say she borrowed something and like, my Naked palette or something, and it came back and there was eyeshadows, like, crushed in it. I'd be like, what happened? I don't think I'd get to the point where I'd make her replace it, because I know it is expensive. But if it was something cheap and I really liked it, then she would probably, with Kristen, she would feel bad enough that she would replace it, because she would feel terrible for doing it. Same with my best friend Krista. And other than that, I wouldn't really lend anything to anybody. Like, maybe if some of you guys were around here, I'd trust you guys. But I don't really lend out my stuff that much, like that type of stuff, especially more expensive stuff. And if it was something from the drugstore, I'd be like, don't even worry about it. It was only like $3 or $5 or $10, whatever, you know? So yeah, I don't think I would ask them to replace it, and I definitely wouldn't destroy anything of theirs. But if the person was kind enough that wanted to replace it, I'd be like, no, you don't have to. But I know a lot of people, my island's so friendly that, like, you know, and most people in general are so friendly that they probably would want to replace it for you. So that is the beauty scenario tag. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys have done that recently, leave it down below so I can check it out. If you haven't done it, I'm not going to tag anybody in particular, so go ahead and do it, because I know everybody's already done it, like all of my friends. So if you haven't done it, do it and let me know down below that you did it so I can go watch it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you guys all in my next video. Bye everyone!